Hi and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to do a quick first review of the new mobile broker called Stake. While I use eToro as my primary broker, it is always a good idea to have more than one broker to protect your money, so I thought I would check out Stake. So you may have seen Stake via YouTube. It's one of those that a lot of people mention because if you sign up and deposit cash within 24 hours, you will get a free share. So you know what's coming next. If at any point throughout this review you feel like signing up, my affiliate link is down below this video, which really helps support this channel. Also, like always, if you enjoyed this video, then I'd really appreciate an early thumbs up, as it really helps with the YouTube algorithm so that my content can reach more people. Also, please subscribe and press the bell icon to be notified of the latest videos, as I upload new content every week on personal finance, investing, and how to reach financial freedom. Please note the information in this video is not intended to be investment advice, and if you want investment advice, you should seek a licensed professional. Also, past performance is not indicative of any future results. Now, unfortunately, because of where I live, I always end up slightly restricted by the brokers that I can sign up to. Basically, I don't live on the mainland UK, and where I live, we have our own laws and governments, so annoyingly, I get restricted by that. So brokers like Free Trade, I can't currently sign up to. I have been wanting to try out Trading 212 for a while, but they have not been accepting new registrations for ages now. So when they do open up, I will also be doing a review of that. So I wanted to say before getting into this review that Stake are not paying me in any way for this review. The only way I would get paid is via using my affiliate link. If you've not heard of Stake, then basically they are a newish broker that was founded in 2017 and is an Australian-based zero commission broker specializing in US stocks and ETFs. Stake is currently regulated in the UK by the Financial Conduct Authority, or FCA, and in Australia by the Australian Securities and Investment Commission, ASIC, which is always a good sign. Also, another great selling point of Stake is that Stake's clients are protected up to $500,000, including up to $250,000 of cash under the Securities Investment Protection Corporation's insurance, or abbreviated to SIPC. They also have 3,800 plus US listed stocks and ETFs, which is quite a sizable number. Now, this number is always hard to compare because finding up-to-the-date info will always be hard. And to be fair, any decent broker will be constantly adding new stocks to their platform. Some of the bigger brokers will list their stocks they offer on their sites. Other brokers you will need to sign up first. Stake falls into the latter. So when I signed up, the account creation process was surprisingly quick and easy, which I liked. It has a minimum deposit of only $50, which I think is pretty reasonable. From what I understand, Free Trade doesn't have a minimum deposit, but again, I haven't personally tried this, so please let us know in the comments if this is correct. Either way, I think $50 US is quite a low entry requirement to get started with investing, so this will definitely appeal to new investors. I think in comparison, eToro is about $200 for most of the countries in the world, with the USA being one exception of only requiring $50 US. Another benefit of Stake is they also allow fractional share dealing, which a lot of the newer brokers offer nowadays, but some of the older traditional ones still don't. So this is great for someone new to investing, as it makes some of the higher priced stocks accessible to anyone. Like, someone new to trading isn't just going to drop $3,000 on one Amazon share. Now, as Stake is a zero commission based broker, they obviously have to charge some fees somewhere. Every broker charges them in one way or another, and this isn't something you can really get around, otherwise the company would make no money. So when using Stake, your money is held in US dollars. And as a beginner investor, the main fee you will see using Stake is when you convert your money to US dollars. So there is a straight FX fee of 0.5% every time you deposit money onto Stake. Then if you want to have your money deposited even quicker, then there is an extra express fee of 0.5% again on top. So for example, it's currently Tuesday evening and the express one would get me the money by 9 AM Wednesday, and the regular deposit without the express fee would be a day later and be in my account by Thursday at 1 PM. I have also seen a figure of a $2 withdrawal fee, but I can't confirm that for definite as it wasn't listed on their website, so don't quote me on that one. So like I said before, once your money is converted, it basically sits in US dollars, but there are no commissions on trades or monthly fees, which if you compare this to say Hargreaves Lansdown, they charge about £12 a trade. So Stake is doing pretty well on this. If you want to check out a comparison of their fees and how they compare to other brokers, there is a nice link which I will put in the description below my video. As you'll notice, their comparison doesn't include eToro, so I'm not sure if there is possibly a reason for this. I may have to do a bit of a deep dive on that to see how they compare. As you can see, there is also an optional membership mentioned in this grid, which I'll come on to later. So if we just have a quick walkthrough of the app. So this is basically your first screen you see here. If you drill into the dashboard at the top, you can see my holdings. The GoPro share was one I got for free by depositing within 24 hours. As you can see here, Tesla is doing very well today, up 8.22%, absolutely smashing it today. Firstly, the app has a nice minimalist design and it's very sleek. It's modern, it's very simple to use and to find your way around. So I think it would be pretty suited to beginners as it doesn't overcomplicate things with loads of technical jargon. So you can see my current equities here, and then it shows the day's profit and the total profit. You can see my holdings there. You can also click on here and then you can flick between the price, the day profit and loss, or the total profit and loss, which I think is a nice added feature. One thing that I find a lot of brokers lack with is decent reporting. And this is something that's key to investors because obviously you want to know how well your holdings are doing and how much you've made over a certain period. So obviously, if you click on a stock anywhere in the app, it's going to take you to the page about that stock. Now, you can change the graph, change it to a candlestick graph, which I'll come on to later. One thing I don't massively understand is what the views mean here. Trades, it doesn't really have a time frame for the views and the trades. Does that mean that 2,215 people have looked at it since the beginning of Stake? Or is that today? It's not very clear on that. I mean, I'd have to keep an eye on it, but I'm not entirely sure. So as we scroll down, there's some basic information about the stock I'm holding. The open, the high, the low of the day, the 52-week high, 52-week low, current market cap, PE ratio, and the dividend yield. Now, one thing I do really like about this app is that they have a news section. Now, other brokers don't always have this, and I think that's great because it shows you all the latest news relating to this stock. Now, another thing, they have this section for analyst ratings and financials. Now, I really like the graphical way they've displayed these financials here, as it makes it easy to see and understand. But as you can probably see here, under the analyst ratings, there's a button here, and also under the financials, it says unlock full financials and unlock price targets and ratings. Now, if we click on that, we'll just say continue there, you will see that you can get an additional membership with Stake, which is $9 a month or $90 a year, where you'll get things such as analyst ratings and price targets, but you can get these for free elsewhere. I don't know if Stake has more analyst ratings than what you would get for free elsewhere. I mean, the benefit of paying for this here would probably be that you also get it all in one app. You do also get other benefits with the Black membership, such as being able to trade using funds that from unsettled trades, and also apparently you get upgrades to more sophisticated features to further power your investing. That's a quote from their website, not entirely sure what that means. But if anyone from Stake wants to get in contact with me and confirm exactly what that means, that'd be great. I will potentially do a further video on this in the future. Now, if we scroll down, it's got related stocks, and as you can see here, there's things like General Motors, Ford. But one thing I really like, and that I've not seen anywhere else, is that it's got tags, which I think is very cool. So obviously lithium is to do with the batteries, like clean energy, or you can see disruptors. So, I mean, if I click on one of these and go clean, you can see all of these clean energy stocks such as Solar Edge, Sun Power, Canadian Solar, First Solar. It's great. Gifts for kids. I wish I was a kid who's getting bought a Tesla. Who the buys their kid a Tesla? Oh, that's ridiculous. So yeah, that is a great feature of Stake that I really like. Now, if we go a bit further along, we've got the eye, which is basically for your watch list. This is a pretty standard broker feature that you'll get anywhere. And basically, when you're searching around the app, you can add a stock to this list. I've only got Tesla in there at the moment. Now, the next page is Wall Street. Now, as you can see here, it says at the top that the market closes in 5 minutes, which I think is quite a cool feature. That's not always clear on other brokers. And if you're starting out, a lot of people don't actually realize that the markets are only open for certain hours in the day. So that's a really nice feature. So then you can, at the top, we've got like the S&P 500, NASDAQ, Dow Jones, Industrial Average. So basically just some of your bigger indexes, just so you can see how the market is doing overall. So then there's the market movers, and then you can see some of those that are moving quite a lot today. Obviously Tesla's in there with its wild 8% move. Then you can see what are popular searches at the moment, which is quite cool. And then you can also see what's most up today and also what's most down. So yeah, it gives you lots of ideas of what you can invest in, or maybe something that would give you ideas of stocks that you may want to look into in the future, which I really like actually about this app. Then you've also just got the news overall. And then there's also some strategies, like for example, stocks you may want to short, or those that are coming up with earnings, or even high paying dividends. So there's lots of great ideas, and I like the way they put the stocks into categories, so it makes it easier for you to find new shares to research. Then the search, you can obviously search for the ticker symbol that you're interested in, or you can search by, say, an industry of what's trending, or we could drill into, say, technology, and then you've just got a list of shares there. And then the last tab, which we won't really go into, is just basically account related stuff. Now, as I like being transparent and honest, I don't want you to think it is all about getting you to sign up. So there are a few things which could be slightly better with Stake. Firstly, where I live, I can't invest in an ISA account. So this doesn't personally apply to me, but I know a lot of you watching are from the UK. So you would probably be interested to know that they don't currently have an ISA account, but they are hoping to release one in the future, apparently. But I don't know any timeframes for this, unfortunately. Also, another unfortunate negative is that if you want to invest in ETFs, you need at least 30,000 US dollars with Stake to be able to invest in them. And apparently this is due to some European law that only EU accredited investors can trade US ETFs when the trades are being placed on US exchanges. And if you're wondering why this doesn't apply to other brokers, it's potentially down to those ETFs being traded on other exchanges, such as the London Stock Exchange. If you're starting out and wanted to invest in ETFs, then this may not be the broker for you, as 30,000 US dollars is quite an entry figure. Another negative from me is that I don't know why they just targeted the US stocks. Don't get me wrong, 75% of my portfolio is on the US exchanges, but it would be nice to choose from other exchanges, as I do hold stocks outside of the US exchanges. Possibly this will come in the future. If you're looking for cryptos, this app is unfortunately not for you. You would possibly be better suited by, say, Coinbase or eToro. If you want to know more about those, then I've got a link which I'll put up here and down here, which shows you how to buy cryptos on both of those platforms. And now I don't know if this is just something that winds me up, but one of the main negatives in my eyes is that currently the website is only accessible in New Zealand and Australia, which really doesn't make any sense to me. Unfortunately, I'm one of those people that hates using my mobile for anything important, and trading falls into that category for me. I don't understand why they would restrict access to the website when they have the data available already in a mobile app. So I know we are moving to a mobile first world, but some things just really aren't suited. Like realistically, you can't look at charts properly on a phone screen. I mean, that's just like, I don't know if you can see that. It's just a bit rubbish. You want to see more detail than that. And I mean, you can't even change the y-axis on that. You can reset the zoom. And like, the other thing is, like, this doesn't have a horizontal, the app doesn't react horizontally. So, I mean, it wouldn't be as bad if you could get it going horizontal, but yeah, this is why websites over mobiles for some things, in my eyes personally anyway. I would presume this is something that Stake will be making available in the future. If someone from Stake wants to get in contact with me, then perhaps I can do a further update in a future video. But apart from those minor nuances, there are a lot of features I like, as mentioned throughout this review. So anyway, let us know your thoughts on Stake, and if you currently use it or are planning to try it out. If so, please don't forget to use my referral link below, where both you and I will get a stock if you deposit money within 24 hours. And it's definitely worth giving it a try for the free stock. If you do get a free stock, please let us know what stock you got in the comments below, as I'd love to know. At the moment, I think you can get a share of GoPro, Dropbox or Nike, but I believe this changes over time. If you've got any questions about this video, then please let us know in the comments. And if you like this video, then please give me a thumbs up, as it really helps support the channel. If you want to learn more about personal finance and investing, I have numerous videos on my channel, so I recommend you go check them out and subscribe by pressing the bell icon so you don't miss out on any future updates. It's been Ollie from Get Geek Finance. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.